Yo, what's up, guys? Schizomanic here. So, Occultic 9 has ended. Fuck. There's a lot of things I want to say, and I'm gonna leave the general thoughts. The general thoughts and probably the more spoiler-related thoughts will be in this video, and then I'll actually do like a full anime review. So, Occultic 9's last episode came out today, and that was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Because of the giant bunch of fucking rushing that had to go on within the last few episodes and a lot of information dump, we essentially get an ending that is rushed within all hell, but has like all the tropes of like a stereotypical anime. And then what makes it even worse, and this is the kicker, there are hints of season 2 related shit to cover in the fucking future. It's like in the last like few minutes or so, it's like this casual hint of possible season 2 material, which is even more offensive to me because you did the first season so fucking bad. The first season of Occultic 9, and it makes me mad. Because look, if you look at the series as a core and forget the pacing and just look at the overall plot, it's pretty okay. It probably would have went from good, it probably would have been relatively good if it was paced better. What it is right now was mediocre as fuck. Leaning towards really fucking bad or annoyingly bad. Although most people won't even find that out because most people will stop watching after the first 2 episodes because they rushed the entire volume in one episode and was surprised why no characters had any emotional weight to them. Which is why half of the shit that happens in this episode doesn't really flow well because they're fucked because it's all based on as if the episode as if the series had built up properly to it. Like Gamon, them finding out a bullshit way of bringing themselves back to life because apparently time in the current world is not the same time as the spirit world, although there's nothing to make you think that that's what's going on, considering the actions of the MMG is still going on in the timeline that they're in. So if they're rewinding time so they're revived back so they've only been dead in the real world time, then how is the shit going on in the future? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Could have been explained because as of right now, it just seemed like, oh, we need to come up with a bullshit ass cop out way of having the characters revive, but we can't figure out a way to make it make sense. So let's just say that technically spirit world time is on a different wavelength as normal time, but the people who are conducting the experiments and putting out the Scandinavium, it's happening unless you're saying that the 8 days that this anime takes place over technically it's only been 8 minutes in the current world, meaning they were going from phase 1 to like the new world shit in the course of 8 minutes. It doesn't make sense. There's like the time frequency is fucking terrible. It's bullshit. So that part doesn't make sense. They obviously do the stereotypical Gamon has a conversation with his dad thing, which once again would have meant more. That one is kind of hits all right because it is referenced in earlier episodes. It just doesn't hit as hard as it could because there's not enough development towards it. Which leads into the bullshit that happens later on the episode. And then obviously we're going to have the section of the episode that says, we figured out a way to save ourselves, but it's under a certain time limit, and not everybody can be saved. AKA, the main character has to stay dead while everyone else is revived. And then they're like, oh, I don't want this. I know it's not fair that you're the one who has to die, and then they try to have this emotional connection where it's like, well, if it wasn't for you, Sarai, or no, if it wasn't for you, Gamon, and you're just sitting there going, bruh, this would have meant so much more if you had shown more interactions with them, and you don't. It's not like Sarai and Gamon don't interact, but the only thing that gave them any sort of connection was like last episode with the fact that both of their fathers died trying to fight against the bullshit that was going on with the MMG. And you're just like, man, that would have been such a cool character relationship dynamic if you had to pace the fucking series right. It's just like, bruh, there's like this episode in itself, among a few others, inherently showed me that there was a lot of good things I could have got out of this show that I didn't get because the anime said, because A1 Pictures was like, fuck it, we're gonna do an adaptation and we're just gonna fit it into 12 episodes. I think it's like 12 or 13 I think it's 12 episodes. It's 12 fucking episodes and you rush the volumes worth of material in one episode. So one volume was killed out in an episode, which is not, for those who want to know something, even in manga that doesn't make any fucking sense. Usually in manga they don't adapt the volume's worth in one episode because that's insane pacing. It's like, which is why this episode feels like it's jumping all over the place. You have your night before the event. You have the Sarai coming up with a theory. Then you have the self-sacrifice. Then you have the evil guy figures out the plans and fucking cop blocks Gamontan. And then we have Eveline doing random sacrifice anyway and saving fucking Gamontan and doing this. And then, but we need to show Kiryu and Rhea randomly in the episode so he's reminded that they're ghosts and they can do whatever the fuck they want. But for whatever reason, Gamontan's the only one who can do it. Then we have to have him have an almost I lost scene, and then his dad comes in and inspires him, and then he gets the courage, and he's able to make it because of bullshit hacks, because of shonen bullshit, I guess. And, I destroy it all, and they destroy it all. Everyone say Gamontan is a hero. He's still writing stories, but he's fucking dead. And, by the way, there's a possibility Gamon's alive. But, by the way, we don't explain Rurika, but we know Rurika knows more than she's saying, which brings up the question, is Rurika really dead or not? Possible season 2 hints. Oh, God. Why hint at a season 2 when you fucked up season 1 so badly? There are episodes in season 1 that are good and come to being a semblance of quality. And then everything else is just like a rush mess. There's so much episodes that are just full of exposition and bullshit and jumping around and pacing problems. And then there's like some episodes are slow down and they're methodical and they kind of get you experience the relationship between the characters. And then, we're back to the fast pace again. It's so fucking jarring. And it makes me mad because there's shit here. I mean, now with all the shonen bullshit and hacks that is going on in this particular episode specifically with a few other ones, it would have brought the show down from being like cool realistic to like good, but it would have just been like shonen, kind of like the same area Dura hangs in. Where Dura, I probably would say it's a little worse than Dura. Dura didn't pull like ridiculous, well, it kind of did. It wouldn't have been as offensive. It would have been a little bit more offensive than Dora, but I would have still said it was a good series and I would have recommended it. Here, it's such a jumble fucking mess that the ending just comes off as a fucking annoying ass. We'll give you some shonen bullshit to kind of taper your expectations. Yeah, but it's in a rushed episode on top of the bad pacing the series already. Why even animate it, dude? Why even fucking animate it? It's just like you just wasted everyone's fucking time. And it makes me mad because it was good material here. It's fucking stupid. You had good shit here. All you had to do was make it a 2-season anime, 26 episodes, and fucking just... Because, like, the first half of the season could have been, like, 13 episodes in itself. The cliffhanger for episode 13 could be, oh shit, everyone's dead. And then the other 13 episodes, and it makes me mad because it's like, we gotta take our time and address certain backstories. Why the fuck do I care about Kiryu and Rhea's backstory? Consider how little they contribute to the plot until the very fucking last episode with the whole out-of-body experience and the difference between normal time and spirit time. That's the only thing they contribute. Plot-wise, they're not even fucking relevant. Rurika, we don't even know because she's so ambiguous, and you're gonna lead into a season 2. It wasn't even like you had to make it a 50-something episode anime. I'm mad. I'm legitimately mad right now. You didn't have to make it 50-something episodes. You didn't have to make it 30 episodes. 26 episodes would have got your whole fucking series done. And if you were good enough, you probably didn't even need to do 26. You probably could have did like 20 or something. Fuck! It's by the creators of Steins Gate. Steins Gate, which is a very critically acclaimed anime, and for some reason it was like, well, we can't take the other series that they're known for and do it right. Fuck! And so now what do you have to look forward to? You have a bullshit rushed ass anime that had more potential than what it was able to produce. And now the only hope for fans of the series to get a good anime adaptation is maybe in 6 years we'll get a fucking Fullmetal Alchemist reboot or like a Blue Exorcist style thing. Fuck. fuck, this is probably the most aggravating anime of this year for me. Purely because it was good. It was good. The shit was solid. And the production ruined it. The animation was cool. The opening and ending were fine. And all you had to do was fix the fucking pacing. Damn it. That's all you had to do was fix the fucking pacing. And it's like, just make it 26 episodes. If you didn't have the budget for 26, wait. It wasn't like niggas were running around going, man, I really want to see Occultic Mind animated to the point where it was ridiculous. Just fucking wait. Fuck. So fucking close. It could have been so good. The funny thing is, a lot of that shit I could excuse. I could excuse all the hacks and bullshit that happens in a show if the characters are well developed, the relationships are there, and it's well fucking paced. But because it's not, the bullshit that comes at the end of this is even more insulting, considering. And what pisses me off the most is that you have the balls to hint at season 2 shit. I don't want a season 2 from you, A1 Pictures. I want a fucking reboot because you ruined it. No, let's hint at season 2. I don't want to see season 2 from you. I want another studio to pick that shit up because you ruined it. Fuck. And what makes it worse is that even if we get a Full Alchemist set up for it, it won't be for like another half a decade or a decade in itself. And then at that point, it's like, well, I already know what's going to happen, so I can't even enjoy the series. I can't even, if you give me a good adaptation, I won't be able to enjoy it as much because I already know what the fuck is going to happen, which is what you go for with this type of series. It's a mystery series. Fuck. I'm done. I'm mad and I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking mad, dude. Man, this is such a fuck! Alright, I'm done. I'll catch you guys later. Life's a game. Play to win. Peace. So, I don't even feel like laughing. My throat's shot. Fuck. Fuck you, A1 Pictures. Fuck you.